3, 2, 1.
In which year was the Bank of France Banque de France established? The answer is A. 1800. Of the 12 Winter Olympics between 1924 and 1976 inclusive, how many were held outside of Europe? The answer is B. 3. Feed birds, how would you do this? The answer is A. Set out sunflower seeds. What may I like yo do in my spare time? The answer is A. Art. How many people were killed in the smallest mass execution in U.S. history? The answer is D. 38. Indonesia's international telephone country code is? The answer is B. 62. Since gay marriage became legal, how many days did people have to wait to marry? The answer is B. 30. In what year was the Old Rhine Bridge shortened? The answer is D. 1939. In the film Point Break, in preparation for a raid on the house of the suspected bank robbers, Gary Busey pretends he is looking for a lost dog. What name does he use for the dog? The answer is B. Scooby. How many electrons, neutrons, and protons are in an atom of Cr? The answer is D. More information is needed to answer this question. What is a possible reason the writer thanks God that she gets to be their mom? The answer is A. Because she really loves being their mom. In what year was Melbourne the host city for the first Olympic Games held in the Southern Hemisphere? The answer is A. 1956. In what year did Arsene Wenger become manager at Arsenal? The answer is B. 1996. A patient suffers damage to the orbit in a road traffic incident resulting in damage to the third cranial nerve. Which of the following signs will be present? The answer is D. Pupillary dilatation and a lateral strabismus. What is Nicaragua's official currency? The answer is A. Gold Cordoba. What may happen if I do it enough? The answer is B. Someone will wake up. To preheat an oven to be used for soufflé, how would you do this? The answer is A. Preheat it to 375 F. What year did non-Hispanic whites once again become the majority of the population? The answer is C. 2006. When was Yale's residential college system unestablished? The answer is C. 1933. Which of the following elements is a metal? The answer is D. Ga. Reuse garden pots. How would you do this? The answer is A. Soak pots in bleach before using again. The Jolt Hall of Fame inducted developer works in what year? The answer is C. 2007. Spoon, how would you do this? The answer is A. Stirring hot cocoa. How many players from each team usually make up a rugby league scrum? The answer is C. 6. Why were they watching a car race? The answer is A. They enjoyed watching during lunch. What sort of pain might be being referred to? The answer is D. Emotional pain. Why would the narrator not go back for a second showing of Cats? The answer is B. The narrator feels the acting was poor. Which organism cannot specialize? The answer is D. Protozoa. What type of relationship did the narrator share with her traveling companion? The answer is A. They are in a romantic relationship. How many slaves ended up staying on the island after being freed? The answer is B. 500. How do you avoid being pulled over by a cop? How would you do this? The answer is A. Drive safely and go the speed limit. What year were most military occupations open to women? The answer is B. 1989. What year was the World Trade Center Montevideo constructed? The answer is C. 1998. On a standard dartboard, which number lies opposite 20? The answer is C. 3. Which would likely be the biggest factor in climate change? The answer is D. Factories. To prepare a pan to bake bread in it, how would you do this? The answer is A. Spray the pan with salt water. Why is the narrator starting to get anxious? The answer is B. The door seems to be broken. Why may the girl be talking to the narrator's boyfriend? The answer is C. The girl is inebriated. What year did Oleg make peace with Constantinople? The answer is C. 941. Sharp and dull knife. How would you do this? The answer is A. Rub blade up and down on bottom of ceramic bowl. About what year was the atmospheric engine invented? The answer is C. 1712. What will the narrator do next after this diagnosis? The answer is C. The narrator will take medicine. Step stool. How would you do this? The answer is A. Can be used to reach the roof. What might happen with the customer next? The answer is C. They would be very satisfied. What is the relation of the narrator to the girl? The answer is B. They are friends. 1919 saw the first general, city-wide strike in the USA. It involved about 35,000 workers. In which city did this strike occur? The answer is B. Seattle, Washington. A woman puts a blindfold on another woman. They give her a bat and spin her around. What happens next? The answer is B. Walks up to a pinata and tries to hit it. The cytoplasm divides during what stage of the cell cycle? The answer is C. Cytokinesis. What is the name of the company that developed the KF game? The answer is D. Tripwire Interactive. When did the first jazz festival made its debut?